On Thursday, the UCS Jabba's Sail Barge finally released the biggest and most expensive LEGO Star Wars set of 2024. And instead of rushing through the build and getting a video out, I thought I would take my time, relax and enjoy this fantastic set. So over the next week or so, you can see a series of short videos where I time-lapse the build. 2 boxes inside the main box with beautiful artwork of Salacious Crumb and Max Rebo on them, 2 instruction manuals, a printed sail barge piece as you would expect, and thankfully a very small sticker sheet. The only disappointment for me in this set is the fact you're not getting the UCS Landspeeder C-3PO, the best C-3PO in my opinion. And the first couple of bags was Technic, and not something that I particularly love doing, but obviously necessary for building something that is 77 centimetres in length. But I did get it to plate it off before we ended the build for today. Join me again tomorrow when we continue to build the UCS Jabba's Sail Barge. Welcome back to day 2 of building the LEGO Star Wars UCS Jabba's Sail Barge, the biggest LEGO Star Wars set of 2024 that came out last week. And today we put down another half a dozen or so bags of the build, and the eagle-eyed among you will be able to see that that is not just me in shot. Mrs. Bricker got involved today and helped put down some of the structure and the base of the sail barge. 2 figures in the bags that we opened today, Bib Fortuna and Woof, and as you can see from these images, they both got dual molded facial expressions. My only minor gripe, if there is one, is the fact that I believe that's the Bib Fortuna from the Book of Boba Fett, and I would have preferred a slightly thinner Leku to go around his head. As you can see from shots though, that is the base of the sail barge. It's taking shape really nicely, and opportunities to tell stories all across the floor of the sail barge there. Join me again tomorrow as we continue to build the biggest LEGO Star Wars set of 2024. Welcome back to day 3 of building the UCS Jabba's Sail Barge, the biggest LEGO Star Wars set of 2024. And we got through quite a few bags today, but no minifigures in any of the bags, it has to be said. I could pull Jabba out because it looks to me like there is a slab now to put him on at the very back of the sail barge. The control panel is at the very front of the ship, and at the very back you can see the sort of slab that you can put Jabba on. Only one stud to perch him on, but should be enough. It lifts cleanly off the top of the sail barge, and you've also got the little music booth for Max Rebo there, and some stickers on the grey tiles to represent the instrument, and a little bit of a treasure trove behind Jabba's throne there, and you can see it's a chain by which to chain up Hutt Slayer or Slave Layer. Join me tomorrow where hopefully we'll have some minifigures to show off. Welcome back to day 4 of building the LEGO Star Wars UCS Sail Barge. Only a couple of bags that we did today actually, and we actually ended up building the galley, which is not something I thought I'd ever say when I started a LEGO channel. And you can see we did the door at the front there of the sail barge, slides backwards and forwards, very similar to the Tantive 4 from earlier in this year. And as we move through the build, you can see there are a variety of weapons hung up on the wall and a variety of different kitchen utensils. Really nice work to get the hood looking cooker in there as well. Bones in the drawers, frogs on the floor, some really nice touches all round generally. And you did get one minifigure in this set this time, and it was the server version of R2-D2. Really nicely done, and it was actually lights out for R2 as we were off to see Return of the Jedi in the cinema. A really nice evening. Join us again tomorrow as we continue to build the biggest LEGO Star Wars set of 2024. Welcome back to day 5 of building the biggest LEGO Star Wars set of 2024, the UCS Sail Barge. And we got quite a few bags done today and quite a lot of the structure built, as well as some main characters acquired, none more so than Jabba the Hutt. But the eagle-eyed among you will have noticed the fact that the sail barge has been tipped upside down in an effort to create some of the black structure work you can see underneath, a blend of Technic and brick there. And the next thing to do was to get Jabba out of his bag, and he's technically a blend of Technic as well, with that little blue pin keeping the head and torso together, and you will be able to see him in the barge there. And the eagle-eyed will also be able to see Salacious Crumb in the background as well. As the build went on, we built the back of the sail barge. Looks really good. We also unbarred Kithaba, and he doesn't have a dual molded expression. He fits very nicely into the control panel created at the front, and as this is a short video, I've decided not to speak about my disappointment with Salacious Crumb's eyes. Welcome back to day 6 of building the UCS Sail Barge, the biggest LEGO Star Wars set of 2024, and I imagine we've probably only got a couple of days left of time-lapsing this build. We got through quite a few bags today and created a lot of the side panelling of the sail barge. Highly satisfying seeing this build come together, and as you can see from the bird's eye view, the panels are held into the barge by a pin, 3 pins on either panel. Very easy to get in, quite tricky to get out if you do want to get them out. As you can see, it folds up really nicely. The windows have little gaps in them so you can make a minifigure pop their head out. And speaking of minifigures, we've got the goat today, Max Rebo, an absolutely fantastic figure, a rubberized head mold, really nicely done, probably my favorite figure in this set so far. And as we showed the other day, you can put him in his music booth. Join me again tomorrow as we continue to build the biggest Lego Star Wars set of 2024. Welcome back to day 7. Yes, day 7 of building the sail barge, the biggest Lego Star Wars set of 2024. And we're doing a couple more bags today, and it is really starting to take shape. I imagine we've only got a day or two left of the time-lapsed builds ahead of us. We built the remainder of the structure of the barge today, as well as the remainder of the side panelling and at the front of the barge, as you'll be able to see from this aerial shot. However, the building the structure probably wasn't the most exciting thing that I unpacked in the bags today. 2 minifigures, and 2 very, very good minifigures, I have to be said. The Gamorrean Guard in particular is really nice. I think it is a very nicely done figure, however eclipsed by the return of Slave Leia, Hut Slayer Leia, and despite the fact it looks like she's wearing shorts, I do think it is a very nice figure. You can of course attach the chain to the back of her, attach her to Jabba. You can even have her sticking her head out of the window and recreating that scene. Join me again tomorrow as we continue to build the barge. Welcome back to day 8, what will be the penultimate day of building the UCS sail barge, the biggest Lego Star Wars set of 2024. And today we ended up building the top deck and the turret gun and attaching it to the rest of the sail barge. And as you can see, a blend of tiles and pipe pieces to create the railings of the sail barge, and the little turret gun is fantastic. It moves 360 degrees. It also moves up and down and has been really nicely done. It looks really scene accurate coming from somebody who's just seen Return of the Jedi again in cinemas. You also got Vazam today, and he's got some really nice back printing as well. The top deck slides on top of the sail barge and isn't really held in with any studs. Maybe a slight warning if you do end up tipping it upside down, which to be honest I don't plan to do. And there's Vazam on the gun. It looks fantastic. Join me again tomorrow for the very last day of building the UCS sail barge. Welcome back to day 9 of building the Lego Star Wars UCS sail barge, the biggest set of 2024, and we finished the set today. I've had an absolute blast over the last 9 days putting this set together, and today we added the fin pieces to the side that can be moved about at an almost 360 degree angle. I also added some structure to the top deck and added the sails to the top as well, and I'm very pleased with the condition of my sails. I've seen a lot of discourse online with some people getting their sails bent in the box. No need to crack the iron out on mine. They look very, very nice. We also added a plaque and a base for all the figures to be displayed on, and as you can see, you get the plaque with all the specs about the sail barge on, and a 25th anniversary brick as well, and somewhere to place all 11 of the figures that you get in this set. Join me tomorrow when I will be doing a full review of this set on the channel.